Blessings and salutations, wonderful air collective and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read. Some may not resonate to all of you, but how many of you, I truly appreciate your view. If this happens to be a message for you, to where it resonates, and may resonate more to those who have more air in their birth chart, more of is it Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. It doesn't mean it has to because these are not personal reads, but you might get more from this air collective. Okay. So, never forced to read, know what's for you. I trust you know the magnitude to know that what's seen here generally doesn't mean it's that way for you individually. Alrighty, so I'm going to go to this air collective. In one pre-shuffle, I did see Libra and Aquarius major arcanas. And I did see that you're not no more doubting yourself because you see you have a lot of options. And for some, you're still trying to heal and get to your wish fulfillment. So you're not trying to pretend at this moment to be a friend. Like you're at that place in your life. It's like this is very matter of fact type of things. Like if you're not bringing what you're supposed to bring, because we all go through some things, it just seems like it's just not, that's not for you to worry about. People have to deal with their own thing as you're doing for you. That's just what I've seen, but we're going to see what else we get with this, with, the other decks. Okay, ladies? Okay. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Aquarius, Geminis, and Libras. Amen. Okay, so we're going to pick up some general messages as we stay with the same format for these spreads. And this is, the end of these until I try some other things for the next read. So we're going to see what we have for November 2022 for the highest good for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. The highest good for Aquarius, Gemini, Gaslighter. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. Some of you are aware of that. That's why the justices, they're dealing with things as they need to, because you see the reality of what it is. They're going to have to catch up and do the same. Okay. For Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. I need to see. And this could be from the other point of view. Maybe you're the gaslighter. I don't know. But we're going to see. What's the message for... Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We have one. Pray on it. And healing. Amen. So that means I don't see you as being the gaslighter. But we'll see how this message goes. But I definitely see there's somebody shining bright, Aquarius energy again, but even down to slowing down with the museum and the soul bond. So it's something that is valuable, something that's been something that you would see to teach and also to be in awe of its beauty. I'm just saying there's a bond here, but it's just saying slow down. I think as far as maybe putting something in a museum, as far as thinking something is extinct, do your thing is basically saying, but it's saying as far as this, let me see, maybe slow down, yeah, it's saying slow down. Okay, now, especially when it's showing that run in the past was a challenge, that run energy is showing in that Aquarius, where it was like, that some of you should have felt like you should have been done. You should have been left while the getting was good, like at a high pace. With Gemini energy, I'm seeing was something that, but this is collective. So I'm gonna do it like individually and as a whole because it's showing in the energy as like this Gemini is saying to pray on something like something needs time to heal and get more answers before you can currently. I mean, the pause is because I'm trying to see if this cat is gonna open the door because I left it cracked, but we're gonna see. Okay, and where I see this healing coming in for this Libra energy is definitely looking as if there's a different time where it doesn't hurt as much. Collectively, it's definitely saying it's something that you feel like you stayed around longer than you needed to, and you're just praying on something because for some, yeah, he got through the door. For some, you're praying on it because you're trying to stay in this good, in a peaceful place because you know at any time it could go left, like with anything, but it's more or less you taking this understanding of you, taking it easy on yourself to say, listen, I'm healing, I'm hurt, and there's nothing like wrong with me. Look at this. Tunnel vision, horse blinders. Yeah, seeing that the goal was at the goal, the star, the peace. Whether you don't want to see nothing else right now. That's what's saying I really feel like currently with the journey you're on, because you stayed around longer than you feel like you should have, is more or less feeling like it's best for you to not even look at, you can't hear, pay attention to what is distracting you because they'll take you off your path, it seems. Says dethroned. So somebody don't have the power they had before over, how you felt. I'm going to get some more clarifying cards here for our wonderful air collective. For Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, please. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, please. Show me what I need to see. For the highest good. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, please. Please show me what I need to see. Please show me what I need to see. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, please. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Now you see that's the reason why I can't take a janky cut, because me even doing like this, I just feel like I was supposed to shuffle one more time. Just so I could get. I feel like that's what it's telling me to do. I can't speak for nobody else, but with me, I kid you not. Okay, let's see. Let's see clarification on run. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Moving mountains. I think it's very hard to work with someone in the past. That was a challenge in itself. So, the devil in reverse, trying very hard not to get caught up in all that and trying to keep things cool when you should have just let things go. For some of you, pray on it, because it's really the past give you a nasty taste in your mouth. Okay. Well, yeah, because look, the betrayal. And it shows this healing, no longer seeing a need to go even engage in that, because they're not even taking accountability, I see. I think that's what make it easier for you to move in this way, because, yeah, for all their cups, is that you're more or less in a place that, you're okay. If they never deal with you in that type of way again. It's like you don't see a victory as even trying to engage. It's like you don't even try. You're not trying to make amends because at this time you don't feel like it's necessary right now. Yeah, you feel like somebody's super manipulative or who's who. It's just like it may feel like it might bring out the worst in some of you at this time. Like if I even jumped the gun too soon, trying to make this come together, somebody might, yeah, it just might go left, and nobody's trying to do that. Amen. Okay? Like, leave well enough alone. Let's see what we got for the air collective. Let's see for the highest good, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, excuse me. For the highest good, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra's highest good. Please show me what I need to see, please. Please show me what I need to see for the highest good, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Thank you kindly. What's the energy of sugar honey iced tea? All right. Hermit in reverse. Like, nope. Nobody's moving slow. It's more or less like this is being done currently. Like, this is what's happening. It's like it was a time before in the past, and it made it very much difficult. Very much difficult. Maybe that's not even how it's supposed to be said. Well, very difficult. And it's like when it came up to them, they would leave you out in the cold. So some of you doing what you want to do for you is a victory in itself, not even being tied to them and the shenanigans. You're letting it be known collectively, like, no, unapologetically. You're not even being in some, what's that? Like, oh, we have the faith to make it through. It's like you have the faith for you, and that person can have the faith for them. How about that? That's what it looks like to me, because it's like when you was looking for things to pan out, you felt this left in the cold, and now it's more or less seeing like if you feel freely to let it be. Like, that's the victory in itself, not to feel too tied to that in itself and feeling the guilt of it, especially when he showed and proved to you numerous occasions that you basically should have left a long time ago. And I'm going to just tell you who I see in, if you are Aquarius, I think in the energy of where you was going through some things, it looks like earth energy. I'm just going to just tell you what I see individually so you can know if this is more for you. It could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And then when it comes up to Gemini, I see more or less for you, it gives me earth energy as well. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I also see Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And when it comes up to you, Libra, it could be a fire sign or a Pisces. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be a Pisces, like I said. Yeah, you was letting it be known like you was unhappy. So this is karmically as the world term. This is how it do, because this is where they're unhappy because you're not engaging with it anymore. You're not fighting with them. It's like the low vibrational energy. You're not even giving it the time of day. Oh, you put an end to it, Scorpio energy. It's a new day, new wave for you. And you're sitting in your power. Things are coming to you much easier, as I would say. Much, much easier. It's nice, nice, nice. Alrighties. Let's see, what else do we have for Air Collective, please? Please show me what I need to see for the highest good, please. For Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Please show me what I need to see. For Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, please. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, please. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. November 2022. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's a strong connection that you, for some, have to release, because as good as the fit was It's just not working anymore. For some. For some. Let's see. Alrighties. Oh, nose is itching. It's definitely showing some anxieties. For some, it shows even with this, as far as this King of Swords in reverse, there was some real bossy energy. Like, ooh. Like, somebody was trying to show they behind, kid you not, wasn't compromising, act in a way towards fear, and it's more or less feeling like, and trying to work with someone, trying to keep things or everything aligned to make sure everybody's fine. Somebody was just trying to just regulate, it seems, like trying to take control, like be all controlling. And not even speaking kindly when it comes down to the way things are supposed to be done, as far as making sure things are going to stay the way they wanted it to be, since they're so bossy. But either way, it shows here going forward to we're looking at to how things would pan out. It's more or less wishing that it would have been better than what it was. It's like, but still knowing that it was inevitable that it was going to come out this way, that you would have to move the way you do, because they showed you, and even the way they behaved, that this day was coming. And now we're sitting in this place as far as you no longer feel stuck and just seeing all these things where you can't move because you feel a connection to where it kind of suits you. So it's like, okay, I could stay here for as long as I need to, going into this Libra energy. It gets more or less to where you feel in this defensive energy. Like, you feel like, really, like, what are you really getting out of this? You start to really go back and forth with yourself to see, like, what are you really benefiting, to the place where, for some, like, the way they moving around you is like, I really want to quote, I'm going to quote another air sign, but is you dumb type really Martin? Remy Ma? Let's not say Remy Ma. So Remy Ma energy, like, who are you talking to in this way? Like, I didn't have to be here. I was here because I wanted to be. And it's more or less moving away from that is showing them better than you can tell them. Because I think you're seeing that you can't even spend no time spending to try to explain why you feel the way you did. Because even with this spring energy, it's showing seeds has already been planted for your long-term retirement. Mm-hmm. That's why you're really feeling good. Because you know what you manifested and what you're doing. And you honestly see what this tower moment was the fact that this person was doing everything to, like, to show you that they wasn't ready. But this boy cried wolf is like, help, when they really needed to grow up. Stop stopping everybody from doing what they're doing, because instead of getting help to something that wasn't there, is more or less this person should have been preparing for the day that wolf might come through that day. Because they was never ready. That's why they lied. So, okay. All right, this ain't about them. This is about you and all the good things that you got coming through. Ooh, Gemini energy coming through again with these lovers. And it's definitely about choices, and some have some distance, but it's definitely looking as if there's some seeds planted for you, but it's just the anxiety of what you went through that you had to, like, literally get out of because you knew you stayed in it longer than you needed to. And some of us do that, like, kid you not. Like, please, it's a non-judgment zone. So we're going to go to see what else we can get here. And I see the Empress right in the cut, which is, when I said, the reason I say cup is because the Page of Cups is facing it. But the Empress is there where there is definitely, I see apology or offer of peace in a minimal way. You know, they're not gonna take. It's not like they're taking full accountability. It's just that they don't want no problems. I see. But we're gonna see what else comes out for you, wonderful air collective, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. In November 2022. Please show me what I need to see. Please show me what I need to see, please. Wow. This King of Swords came out twice in reverse, right in the same row. Well, I'm just basically saying that somebody was like, ew, really trying to get things to go like when they was call themselves quote unquote working with you was totally one-sided. They wouldn't even do the things for you that they expected you to do, it seems. All right, you definitely coming up out this place from where you're left in the cold, or even feeling like they could put you in a position to lock you in the cold, or leave you out of anything. You're not even on a street that I see. It seems, yes, that somebody was definitely in this place of being extremely unfair. Even when we tried to work with them, it always was a me, selfish energy, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. It was just not a nice person. So I don't know who's who in this. They just was working together with them was dang near impossible. But what I see currently is the way you're seeing things for you is that the way you're healing from the pain that you went through with this person is, I feel like you wish it wasn't this way, but you know it's dang near impossible. You feel for it to be in a place to where you could return, or trust that it could be where you would trust them. Because if you feel like from this moving away from the situation it was like some of you felt so stuck for so long in such unfair conditions that it's like more or less, again, offended that they would think that you would just jump in to work with them. It's like your victory is the fact that through all of this, you realize and everything that you was not happy, and a lot of your anxieties came from the fact of like it was difficult to work with them. It's like basically when 3 of Wands is in reverse, it's like they wasn't coming in. It's not coming in when you need them type, or things working out and everybody's getting along the way they need to, and they coming together with a plan strategically, where everybody's inspiring one another. It wasn't doing that. It was more or less feeling like your goals and your dreams you was the only one that believed in them, in that connection, you know. So now you're keeping your abundance to yourself, as far as even with your plans, and you just taking accountability to this place of you made a decision. They made it for you, you feel. And you're okay with it once you are ready to, like, it's like you're still healing, but you're okay with what it is that I see. Okay? See Sagittarius here. That's what I see. That's what I see. You know, everybody's here, like I said, but we're going to do advice and outcome. And you'll get a read again as soon, as I get the other stuff done. Because I just want to tell you, expect another air sign, but it depends on, I kid you not. Your sign is going to come up within the next few days, so just know individually it will. If you're interested to come here to see, there will be something here for you from me and our peoples. Okay, let's see. Please show me what I need to see. The highest good of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Please show me what I need to see. Thank you kindly. Please show me what I need to see. And it's just our energies here, because I don't even know. Let's see. Who's Taurus came out here? Ooh. Virgo, Gemini. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius. Sugar honey iced tea mix. Let me tell y'all something. I think it's best to give space at this time because there's a lot of, I keep seeing this Queen of Wands in reverse heavy in the individual messages and the collective. So overall, whether it's you or them, there's an energy of I wouldn't mess with them because it's acknowledging a desperation to where somebody's really trying to control someone else because they can't control themselves. So it's more or less, if people say it could be witchcraft or spell work, I'm saying it's somebody doing extreme desperate measures, and I don't see the gender, just a very icky energy here with somebody, and there's no judgment, it's just that that's what you should be aware of that's around you or within. It's somebody that's coming from a place of trying again to control because they don't have the control of themselves. Now, I see you detaching, you're separating, because honestly you feel it's like a decision made for you. It's not like we say, oh, should I do it? Should I? No, it's more or less saying it's out your hands because what you're manifesting and what you're working on is with the fact that things didn't go as planned for you, and you're just trying to stay up in the sense of being aware of what happened, being fair to yourself that you got to heal, but not letting this unfortunate situation, it seems, cause you to react, in a way to where it turns up. I think right now it's nice and peaceful. You want to leave it this way. You want to be left alone while it's well that way. That's what I see. But we're going to get clarification for our air collective for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, please. Show me what I need to see for the highest good. Clarification on the outcome and advice, please. For the highest good, please. It was, yeah. It definitely was like this Four of Cups is in reverse here. So for some of you, you will reconsider at another time. It looks as if this is not the time for you. You need some space, it seems, because of the fact that you're no longer committed to this. You don't want to speak on it and try to figure out why and communicate and hear their reason and their point of view. You're not, it just looks like you just are not interested because you have other things you're working on. You mean you want to stay in a good headspace because you do not have no time to even pour into what they're trying to do because it would take away from what you're trying to do. You feel as if you caused you enough delays and you're really trying to spend this time you need to heal and get grounded again. And you're not trying to make any foolish decisions as far as thinking that they're capable of trying to clean up the mess they made, honestly, to really be in this position of rebuilding again. It's like, no, you're not interested, you're trying to heal, and just the fact of you no longer want to be in your head about the fact that, you're trying to heal. It's a lot of pain you're feeling. It's a lot of hurt that you're going through at this time because of the fact that you're like realizing a lot that you've been through and cost you. So I really think that even in this reconsideration, here you go, look at this. It's going to be your choice. You want to play Cupid, if you want to, do what you do and don't when you don't want to. Come back and leave them alone like the game they played. I don't know. You just feel like you don't owe them nothing. You're focused on your work. And if they want to deal with you, they can. If they don't, it's okay for you because at this time, you're really at this place where you're trying to do the best you can for you. That's what I see. Let me know in the comments below if you choose to. But either way, I appreciate your view. And I hope you come back soon. Peace.